Good morning, and welcome to the WiseOne channel. I'm your host, Lady Cat, the priestess. Heaven, guys. I hope you guys are doing well. I really appreciate you stopping by my channel. I'm looking to be way more inclusive and accommodating. I'm stuck in the back. We are on Sunday, so now I'm doing religious one. There's also a religion that I'm trying to develop that's more inclusive and hopefully is healthier. And it's going to have to run the checks and balances throughout the whole development phase. Make sure that people are not run over and harmed by organized religion. It can be a beautiful, wonderful thing if taken care of. And that's what I want from this, is that I want you guys to experience a healthy religion available to you if you so want it. That anybody can join for any reason, for anything whatsoever. So I wanted to talk about point of origins. It's so hard to talk about the point of origins because if you look at how fast, space is, solar system, us teeny tiny in the space system, and how space and time are relative, perceived. You'll see that, you'll see that you really cannot track a singular point of origin, like what's your origin story versus what's the origin story of humankind, or what's the origins, point of our universe, of our solar system, of our space. How did we get here? And where are we going? But, if it were so cut dry as there were gods who gave birth to humans, that would be it. But that is not the case. So let's get our tarot card for the day. We're still working on Sacred Circle Tarot, Anna Franklin, illustrated by Paul Mason. Cut the deck. See what we got. It's right side up, so it's not reversed. So we have Foundation, 3 of Wands. I've left this open. Does that help? No, that does not help. That does not make things look less glossy or more in focus. When you think foundation, you think bottom of the building, or you think how things start. What's the sturdiest floor, sturdiest point to grow on. Let's do that with the Three of Wands. So let's take a look at Wands. And then here's Wands. 2, and then 3 of Wands. 2, 2, 2, 2. Alright, Three of Wands indicates that you are entitled to celebrate the initial success of a project. Things have gone well so far, and that you were lucky enough to be in the right place at the right time. However, through the foundation has been well laid, you will need to put a lot of hard work and creative energy. It's true, but flexible. Oh, be flexible, as it may become necessary to modify or improve the original idea. This can be exciting, period, when you will be stretched and challenged, and will achieve more than you will ever thought possible. Depending on the surrounding cards, Three of Wands can mean that a long engagement to one person suddenly end, to be followed by swiftly arranged marriage to another. So if you're going from one relationship into another, so if you're going into one step into another step. All right. So for those who know about infinite, and know that you really don't have a point of origin, you don't have an end. If you have one inside of another, inside of another, inside of another. So we have a very, very small, to us it's incredibly huge, but we have a small planet inside of a solar system inside. Then we have a small atmosphere, teeny tiny. Because if we look, we have microscopic, a whole microscopic world, and if you take a microscope to that, I really gotta look that up again to see how to pronounce it. And if you get down from one to another, to another, to another, you can tell that physics and what we know about physics begins to operate differently. So if you think about how physics might operate on a grander scale, the universe, multi-universes, and dimensional height, and what could be theoretically or hypothetically a human of sorts, a human holistic being, where we're this just tiny, teeny, tiny little cell. This planet is just like a nuclei of a nucleus. Like for them, they have in a nuclei they have like several nucleuses that may not be active, but at one singular nuclei, which sits there, produces humans and atmosphere and all that. And we need this to survive. So you can't really get a point of origin, a big bang. But we do know for us that this beautiful form of electricity or electrical matter, right? Because we have so much of like antimatter, dark matter, because if antimatter touches matter, you get split. So I'm trying to say dark matter. Coffee needs to flow a little bit more through my veins. And so, like, we're all a part of divinity, whether, the goddess aspect or God aspect. And we are all connected. I mean, there are those who don't associate with the fact that we are all a singular point of action, oxygen and carbon, this like singular point where we haven't met more organisms that are sentient like us. It's kind of, you kind of follow that thought. I might get further than I do, which is okay. This is a live religion. This is a religion that corrupts ignorance and expanse. And I don't have all of the answers, but I am learning more and more answers as I go along. And input is great because it's of those that thought line that helps this religion grow wisely. So your input, and then we check it. So that brings us to part of origin is that we are in a singularity loop of infinity. We might not even be in a singular loop. We may have multi-universes. There's so much that we don't know that we don't know. So our point of origin, or the point where did, God, divinity began, is where did it begin for us? Because, to try to track it otherwise is a very monumental task. If you need to take that on, that's something for you to take on. But we have a point of origin. We have infinite points of origins that we can start from, and we can end at, and we can begin again, and take it up and continuously feeding to each other, infinite. That would be where the WiseOne. So that is our origin stories, that we began somewhere at some points. We were born, we became civilized, we've somehow domesticated ourselves, and I don't know who's the caretaker of the domesticated ones. Since we don't know that, and they need to do a better job so that more people and living beings can coexist in a symbiotic nature rather than a parasitic nature. Instead, and we recognize that brings us to our consciousness. We need to take responsibility, I believe, and to help each other and to care for each other with their permission, consent. That's the other essential thing that seems to be lacking is consent. I don't believe this way, and that's the fact that you harm somebody else for their belief, like Spanish witches, shamans, and very valuable members of society, whether they're helpful or harmful, is not exactly wise. So that's not something we can do in our religion. Is it healthy or is it unhealthy? Those are the things that we check, we believe in religiously. Is it harmful in an unhealthy manner that would harm more than it would help? And that is our compass versus is it healthy and able? Are we able and healthy to do something that goes against my religion that is something unhealthy and it harms more than it helps? Then I can't do it. It's against my religion. That's one of the things of WiseOne. Those are points of WiseOne, so I need to break it so down so that it's in a manifest. So you guys get it. You can read it at any time and refer to it. Yeah. It needs there needs to be something available for people that help people and don't hurt people and lets people build a foundation, a spiritual foundation where they can come together. And that is what I'm looking for in WiseOne. One where neurodivergence and neurotypicals can coexist in a very healthy environment where we can thrive instead of just survive. Where it literally means a dog could be part of the church, where you could bring your parrots. But you do have to realize that if you bring a dog, there may be another member of the church that is allergic to dogs. So far, we're only online, but I'd like to have whole, where the church akin to paganism and one with the earth. The other point is that we strive to be one with the earth in a symbiotic relationship rather than a parasitic relationship with the earth, with our great mother. Oh, I'm awake. I swear I am awake. I've candles and I've done one where I've got my children's points in their altar up here too. The same altar is going to be the family altar. And then you can always build other altars for other things. And not burn down the house is the most important thing in our household. But yeah, that is what I wanted to come and say. And I think that covers it all. It's a very short video, very short sermon. I hope you all are doing well. Until next, we lay eyes upon each other. Love you. And I hope you have a good one. So much of you.